press conference ahead of this weekend's Australian Grand Prix. Joining us this afternoon from left to right, we have Max Verstappen, Lewis Hamilton, Daniel Ricciardo, Sebastian Vettel and Robert Kubica. We're gathered under very sad circumstances following the news that Charlie Whiting, the FIA's Director of Formula One, died during the early hours of this morning. I'd like to start this press conference by asking each of the drivers present for their thoughts and memories of Charlie. Lewis, could we start with you, please?
Jesus. I've known Charlie since I started in 2007, and yeah, I mean, I made some comments this morning on my Instagram. May have not worked because I think it's down, but obviously incredibly shocked this morning to hear the sad news, and my thoughts and prayers are with him and his family, and what he did for this sport. I mean, his commitment, he really was a pillar, as Toto said, such an iconic figure within the sporting world, and he contributed so much to us, so may he rest in peace.
Thank you. And Sebastian, please.
Well, I mean, I guess I was as shocked as we all are still now when I had the news this morning, especially because I spoke to him yesterday and, yeah, walked the track for the first couple of corners together with him. So difficult to grasp when somebody's just not there anymore. Yeah, I think to add on what Lewis said, obviously known him for a long time, and he's been sort of our man, the driver's man. You know, obviously there's the regulations and all that, and then there's us, and he was the middleman. He was, you know, someone you could ask anything at any time. He was open to everyone. At any time, his door was always open, and he was a racer, you know. He was just a very nice guy, and yeah, shocked, and I don't think there's that much to add. Obviously, I think all our thoughts, the whole paddock, of the whole circus, the whole family of Formula One, all our thoughts are with him, and especially his family in these difficult circumstances.
Thank you. And Robert, please.
Well, as Seb says, and Luis, it's a hard moment. I saw Sebastian walking with Charlie yesterday, and I thought I will not interrupt them because I will see him on Friday on the driver's briefing. Unfortunately, this will not be a case, and it's very sad. He was a kind of icon of the Formula One, but not only Formula One. He was, as Sebastian said, a racer, but also keeping up everything in the regulations, and he was really kind of person where you can always trust and commit. So yeah, very sad moment. My thoughts are with family, with his, but that's how it is, unfortunately.
Thank you. And Max, please.
Yeah, it's of course, I think, like everybody said, it was a big shock. Also because I spent like the day with him in Geneva a few weeks ago, and we had a good chat just about a lot of things. And yeah, you know, when I left at the time, you know, I was like, see you in Australia, just for another season of racing. And then of course when you hear this news, it's unbelievable. Just 66 years old. So I guess we just have to appreciate, you know, every day and every morning you wake up, and that you enjoy life, and that it's not only about Formula One, but there are a lot of other things in life, you know. So this is just one part of it. And yeah, I think at the moment what is the most important is that, you know, the thoughts are going to his family and friends and close ones.
Thank you. And Daniel.
Yeah, echo everything. It was, yeah, not the nicest news to walk into. Yeah, just taken back by it for sure. But yeah, I mean, I'll try and make it, you know, slightly more positive. And he was, as Seb said, you know, he was there for us, and we gave him a lot of we gave him a hard time. You know, we would really press him and push him and make him work. But he was always really receptive and very. Yeah, you always felt like he was on our side, and just we would, I guess, like a broken record. A lot of things we would probably complain about, and he never really shut it down. He was always ears open, and yeah, I think he did a lot for the sport. So we'll have some obviously very, very, very nice and positive memories of him. I remember my first Aussie GP in 2012 going up, and I remember we were with Franz, and he goes, "Oh, go, and introduce yourself to Charlie. It's the start of a new season, and go and start the relationship on a good note." And so time goes fast, but as then Max touched on, it's important to just appreciate it. Each moment you do take it for granted, but I'm sure we'll all race with a lot of passion this weekend, and it's just a reminder as well that we're all very lucky to be in this position.
Thank you, and thank you to all 5 of you for your thoughts. But just a couple more questions now to each of you. And Daniel, we'll stay with you. Your home race, it's always a busy build-up. How have the last few days been for you?
Busy, but it's all right. I'm actually used to it now, so it's expected. But busy's good. Busy's good. It means that people care, and they're excited about the start of the season. And a lot of things have changed. I've changed team, but that's created a lot of other change within the F1 paddock and other drivers moving teams. So it's been a pretty cool and pretty busy off season for sure. Done some activities. Drove a V8 supercar yesterday. Max was saying he was a passenger, I think, today in one. So just chatting a little bit about that. And it's fun. It's fun when you can balance some of the not so fun media commitments with a little bit of enjoyment. But now, we're getting close. We're within 24 hours of driving the car. So excited to get on track, but also excited to see the pecking order. And, I think we could draw some conclusions from testing, but not much. So, we'll see where we all stand.
Well, I was going to ask you about the conclusions from testing, because how close are Renault to the top 3 teams now?
Not sure. Not sure. So we'll see. We'll see how we go. I think the second week, the last couple of days, we had a few new parts on the car, and they seemed more promising for our development. So that was encouraging. I think we left the test more encouraged. So we'll see. I don't know. Judging the top 3 cars, I don't even know where they kind of stand at the moment. But a few more days and you'll know.
Okay, thank you, Daniel. Robert, coming to you. It's your first race since 2010. Just can you describe your emotions heading into this weekend?
Yeah, it has been a long time away of the sport. Emotions, to be honest, there are not really a lot of time to think about them, and you are focused on the job, focused on the things to do, try to learn as much as you can about new F1. The things has changed quite a lot since I was racing here last time. Just trying to prepare, trying to be ready. We didn't have a perfect start of winter testing, so there are a lot of things to be checked to see how they will be, and let's see.
As you say, it was a difficult period for the team in winter testing. The car arrived late to Barcelona. What's a realistic goal for you and the team?
Well, unfortunately, we were late for starting of the winter testing, but it's not like you recover this kind of delay within 1 week. So there are still things sorting out, and the guys are pushing really hard, especially on track, but also in factory. So it is a difficult period, but we have to make sure we are doing everything what we can in the current situation. We cannot change it, so we have to make sure and concentrate on what we have. There's no point of wasting energy and time and then thinking of difficult moment. We just need to do our job, and this is approach of each member of the team which we are having. So we will have to make sure and maximize our opportunities from what we have.
Thank you, Robert. Max, coming to you. The management at Red Bull Racing has been very bullish about the new package. What are your thoughts?
Well, I guess we'll find out, don't we? But I think so far, yeah, we had a good winter test. Not too many issues, and I was just very happy about how everybody was working together, which I think is also very important and a good start. Of course, integrating the new engine into the chassis, but didn't seem like it was giving us problems. So very happy about that. I could do most of my running, so that was very positive. But in terms of performance, I think it's a bit difficult to judge at the moment where we exactly are. I mean, I didn't have any time to do performance runs or whatever. But yeah, I think we are happy with what we did. Of course, I think it can always be better. I think everybody has that thought. So I guess, well, here, but not only here in Melbourne. We'll find out at the beginning of the season where we will stand.
What's the atmosphere like in the team at the moment with the new partnership from Honda? Do you feel that it's a bit more bullish than it was in recent past?
Well, I think everybody's just very motivated, very positive, and very focused on the job as well.
Okay, thank you, Max. Sebastian, coming to you. Fastest in winter testing. Do you feel you're in a better position now than you were at this time last year?
Yeah. Well, quite frankly, because I think last year's winter testing didn't go well for us. And we actually had some issues with the car to fix, and obviously we got a bit lucky during the race weekend with the safety car to grab the win. But yeah, I think in this regard we are more prepared. Our car seems to work fine. There are no problems at this stage. But having said that, obviously we can't do better than last year's results. So it's a tough weekend ahead of us. Always the start. You're a bit nervous. You don't know exactly where you are. You don't know what's going to happen. But yeah, I think we are. The spirit is good. The atmosphere is good. We're happy to be here and start racing.
And just a quick word on the technical regulation changes that have happened over the winter. Do you feel that it'll be possible to follow another car closer this year than last year?
Well, testing isn't about following other cars and overtaking, so I didn't get much of that, but didn't seem to make a difference. So hopefully it turns out to be better and easier this year. We will see. Obviously, the DRS is a bit different. It's a bit bigger delta, so let's see. But yeah, I didn't have that much experience in testing to make a full conclusion.
Okay, thank you. And Lewis, coming to you, thank you for waiting. Difficult to read Mercedes testing form. What's your take on it?
I don't think there's much to... It's not difficult to read it. I think it was quite clear. However, it's difficult to know what everyone's doing, so naturally we won't fully know until we get out in the car tomorrow and come qualifying, you get a better picture. And usually over the first few races is when you really start to get an idea of where everyone stands. But we said that we had work to do. We weren't talking BS. We have work to do.
From an internal point of view, how important has continuity been, both stability on the driving front and the technical front?
On the driver front, I think continuity, with what works. We have a great pairing, and the contribution from Valtteri and I think together works. It's worked well for years, and there's no reason to change it. It's not, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And in terms of the team, we've got so many incredible people within the team, and the energy is really it's inspiring to see so many people so pumped, pulling together. The communication's better than ever. Just after the test, I went back and, Toto rallied the troops, and we all sat together, and it's really impressive to see so many people so passionate about their jobs and so passionate about racing, and wanting to do a better job and always wanting to improve, and knowing where they can improve. It's really cool to see, really encouraging. So. I just know they're the soldiers, they're the real true fighters within the team, and know that they're going to be giving absolutely everything to make sure that we continue to progress.
Thank you very much. Let's open this up to the floor now. As ever, please remember to give your name and publication. First question, please.
Fuck, Daniel.
Cool. Lewis and Seb. Lewis, you talked about the need to improve after testing. Valtteri said he's already seen improvements from you guys. What do you share that confidence? Do you think that they've already found gains? And for Seb, you talked about being more prepared this year. Does it feel different coming here, arguably as the hunted rather than hunter?
Well, naturally, after a test, you always improve the next day. As the car gets older and older throughout the test, it wears, and then you go away, you analyze where you've been. New information gets put in the wind tunnel. The engineers have new information, and they work upon it. So everyone takes a step after testing. The car will be fresher here. We'll have a much better understanding of it. So, but I think it's the same for everyone, and we didn't bring upgrades. It'll be interesting to see how the Red Bull's upgrade works, and I know some other people, Ferrari usually bring an upgrade for the first race, so it'll be interesting to see.
Thank you. Scott, did you want to ask Sebastian something?
Yeah, he did. No,
He did.
You did, yeah. Well, at this point, I think we are all hunters and we're all hunted, so we have 0 points. So at this point, I don't feel like neither. Yeah, but hopefully going away from here, we'll be in the position of the hunted. That's the target.
Thank you. Next question, please.
Andrew Benson, BBC Sports. Sebastian, your team boss has said that in particular situations you'll be favoured. What do those particular situations mean? In what way will you be favoured at the start of the season?
Well, I don't think there's much point going into certain situations, but I think it's very clear, and I think Mattia also made it very clear. We are free to race each other. I think Charles will do his best. To help himself, to help the team, and that's the same for me. I will do my best to help myself and to help the team. So in the end, we're racing for Ferrari, and that means we try to get Ferrari back to where we've been trying to get it back to last couple of years. That's the main priority, and the rest, is a long season, and I think it's a bit pointless at this point to start pointing out certain scenarios.
Thank you. Next one, please.
Dan Knudsen, Auto Action and Speed Sport. If I could ask all of you briefly, what do you think of the new rule of a point for the fastest lap?
Max, let's start on your side.
I don't know. It's. I think it can be nice, but it can also work against you maybe when you're fighting for a title. But I guess time will tell how it's all going to work out. But for sure, you can play a bit with it as a team.
Okay, Lewis.
It's 21 extra points, so I think it'll be interesting to see how people try to get those points. So should be interesting.
Dan?
Yeah. At first, I thought it was, when I just heard, I thought it was like the whole, it's good that they've at least restricted it to the top 10. So you do have something potentially to lose if you go in to pit for a fresh set of tyres to get the fastest lap. Yeah, we'll see. Haven't really thought that much about it. But, yeah, see how it plays out. I don't think it will decide a championship, but could do. But I don't think it will.
Sebastian?
I don't know. I don't expect much change. We'll see after a couple of races if there actually is a change.
Robert?
Well, I think unfortunately it doesn't affect us a lot, at least for now. But yeah, extra point. I think it can unlock some strange scenarios at the end of the race with some cars pitting, and it will open up like we will suddenly see 3-4 cars coming in. It will depend. It will be kind of domino, I think. But as I said, I was not really interested about it.
Okay, thank you very much. Next question, please.
Alessandro Sala, tercerequipo.com, talking about Hunter, a question for Mr. Crocodile Dandiel. 1980, Alan Jones, De La Stossi to win in Australia. After 40 years, it's time to try, with the permission of some of the other guys, to win. We hope to see a good dive in the Albert Park Lake. Do you?
Oh, with myself, not with my car, right?
So make sure you don't take your knife with you. I get rusty.
That's all right. It's Aussie accent.
You know when Crocodile Dundee when you say that's not a knife. That's a knife. You know?
When foreigners try to do an Aussie accent, I notice they really open their mouth a lot. Like, that's not a knife. He tried. Bless him.
So how do you do it then? Go on.
It's not a knife. I'll show you later.
Sounded more spectacular when Crocodile Dundee did it, though.
Yeah, I've been living in Europe too long. So with the help, I might need some help from some others probably this early in the season, but yeah, there's a chance for sure, chance for some overtakes. I think early on there won't be too many front row starts, so there'll certainly be some cars in front, and win might be optimistic in a few days' time, but being the hunter, I think that's still going to be a lot of fun this year, and try and keep that up, if more than ever. With I guess probably the midfield battles will be in initially. So yeah, that'll be cool. Did I answer your question? Kind of. I'll try to win, of course. Yeah, I mean, they're already kind of crazy, Australians, but yeah, if we could pull that off, then yeah. Lock your doors.
Thank you, Daniel. Next question, please.
Joost Nederpelt, nu.nl. Question for Max. You said some things could have been better. What could have been better?
Some things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I cannot go into detail, can I?
Just a little bit.
Yeah. No, I can't.
Otherwise, what? Daniel comes after you with his knife.
Okay, let's move on to the next question. Who's got one, please?
Giles Richards, The Guardian, to Lewis and Sebastian. How important to each of you is it to stamp your authority for the championship early on this season in these opening 4 races?
Lewis.
It's a long season, so don't particularly feel it's the most important thing. I think it's really about finishing races and analysing and making sure you're getting as many points as you can, of course. But I'm not really one for needing to stamp authority.
Sebastian?
Yeah, pretty much the same. I don't think we will win it here. I don't think we'll lose it here. So, it's a long way. Hopefully we have a strong package, a strong team that carries us into a position at the end of the year to fight for it.
Thank you. Next one.
Lionel Lepidis from Fan.gr. Question to Sebastian. The last couple of championships that you didn't achieve your targets, you had the weight on your shoulders from the Italian media and about the expectations of the Tifosi. Now under new leadership from Mr. Binotto, do you think that with a new approach of the communications towards the media, that will pan out somehow differently the more intense later stages of the championship?
Well, I'm not sure the media is going to make a big difference unless you can somehow transfer points to my account. I think it's a new year. Obviously, some changes. So of course we will, be focused, trying to do our job as good as we can. I think there's a lot of passion in this team, inside this team, that's willing to get out and expressing ourselves. I think through winning is the best we can do. So that's the target. But as I said, there's so many races, such a long way, so many things we are depending on. But as much as we can control things, we try to take them in our hand and get our job done. So as I said, so far the atmosphere is good, the spirit is right inside the team, and yeah, we try to carry that into the season. In terms of expectations, I think it's normal when you finish second the year before that the way people look at it is a disaster because you finish second. So in that way, finishing second, third, or fourth is all the same disaster. You know, the winner takes it all. So in that case, Lewis has been in that position the last years, and we try to turn it around.
Thank you very much. Next one, please.
René Outman, Racing News 365. Question to all. The first Grand Prix of the season, that means the end of the winter break, a time in which you have more spare time. What was the nicest, funniest, or weirdest thing you've done in the winter of 2018, 2019?
Let's start on Robert's side this time. Robert.
Complicated.
You had a longer winter break, though.
Yeah, I did have a bit longer than the hours. But actually, this winter was quite busy, so yeah. I think starting working with the team, with knowing that you will be a race driver, it makes definitely a big difference to past 7 winters. The nicest one probably, a week of I went week of for cycling, which was nice. So combine a bit of hobby training with pleasure.
Thank you, Sebastian.
I don't know. I guess just spending time at home, making my own breakfast, which I quite enjoy. Yeah, pretty boring maybe, but I enjoyed it. So went skiing a couple of times. The weather was good, so snow was good.
Thank you, Daniel.
Similar, just being home, and it's summer for me, so I like
Australia
that.
home.
Yeah, Australia. Yeah, so yeah, just got. Actually, what was really nice as well was I didn't go to an airport for 6 weeks, and I think that's the longest in 10 years that I've been off a plane. So that was, yeah, that was actually really pleasant. So just I enjoy being outdoors. I got dirt bikes and mountain bikes, so I still like doing things that move fast. But yeah, just that sort of stuff. Hanging out with friends, maybe snapping the neck off a couple beers, but that's about it. Snapping the neck off, is that knock the top? I don't know. Makes more sense when you're drinking when you say these things, but yeah, just literally switching off, especially after last year. That was important for me to wind down. Yeah, and actually, kind of lighten things up as well. Robert mentioned he's had a pretty long winter break. I don't think we all actually know to the extent of what he's been through to get back here. So I just think it's awesome to see him back. I've known him from when I moved to Europe back in 2007, which feels like a long time. But yeah, just a testament to his character. And I won't ask for everyone to applaud, but just I really think it's awesome for him to be here. So we can applaud. Yeah, so good on you.
Thank you, Daniel. Lewis?
Nice.
I don't really remember what the question was. What was it?
Just your winter. You've been up to quite a lot from what we see on social media.
Yeah, I don't really remember a lot of it. I mean, the winter break finished quite a while ago, you know, since we got, you know, February, once you're back in the factory and working with the team, focused on making sure that you're fit and ready for the first race. So it ended a while ago, so I don't really, it feels like a long time ago, but
skydiving.
Yeah, I mean, it is the skydiving.
You got in touch with your inner Aussie, did a bit of surfing, didn't you?
Yeah, I've done some surfing. I wanted to do it here, but I couldn't find a netted area to go. I just can't go where the sharks are, man. And every Australian I meet, they're like, nah, you'll be alright. If they're like, if a shark, well, I don't know how to do the accent, but they're like, if a shark comes up to you, punch it in the face. I'm like, what?
Doesn't really work.
It's like, Australians are really kind of crazy, huh?
Yeah. I'd like to say I'll do the same, but nah, they scare me too.
Yeah, so, but yeah, just otherwise pretty much the same as everyone else. Just the break is a really precious time. You get to spend with family and friends, and it's the time you don't get to think about racing. And then once the season starts, you're on tour the whole year, and you never really lose sight of your targets. So,
thank you. And Max?
Yeah, I guess only like mid to end of December is a bit of a time off, and you can spend time with family and friends. But from like Jing, so I don't feel like it's a break anymore because you're just busy. So yeah, some more exciting things happen, some less exciting things happen. But should I share them? I don't think so.
Okay, thank you. Let's move on. Next question, please.
It's taking longer than...
Last question.
Rebecca Clancy from The Times. To Lewis, as has been mentioned, Ferrari said they'll favour Sebastian at certain times. Have there been any similar conversations had within Mercedes, or are you guys just free to race?
We're free to race like every single year. So that was said at the beginning of when we were back at the factory, and it's repeated today, and that's how I like it. It means we both have a fair shot, but it's been the same every single year. It is only to a point where one driver doesn't have the chance to win the championship anymore if we're lucky enough to be in that position, and things shift, but generally we're always free to race, so I think that's great.
Thank you.